This video, we are going to solve problems involving percent change. Um, and I did a problem that sort of involved percent change at the very end of the last video where it was somebody getting a pay raise. We're going to use a different technique to answer that type of problem in this video. So what we're going to see is a formula that percent change is equal to the absolute value of final minus initial divided by initial times 100%. Okay, so let me try and write that a little better. And there's a couple different ways that they can write this formula with reference and experimental value and so on. So you might see it written a couple different ways, but for instance, in a science class, you're going to have your experimental minus your theoretical that you would have gotten from your formula over your theoretical times 100%. And that gives you something called your percent yield. Which is really a percent change. But it's all applications of the same formula. We put the absolute value bars there so we don't get negative value for this, because we're going to account for that when we say whether it is an increase or decrease for our change. If you just have percent change and it doesn't say percent increase or percent decrease in the problem, you are allowed to use a negative sign to indicate that it's a percent decrease. But these problems are written where you fill in a bubble to say whether increased or decreased. So a vacuum cleaner dealership sold 460 units in 2011 and 429 units in 2012. So we can already see that this is going to be a decrease. So that's going to be one of our bubbles to fill in. And find the percent increase or decrease, the number of units sold. So we're going to take this final number minus this initial number divided by the initial number times 100%. Because this is absolute value, order of subtraction doesn't matter. And I'm going to switch it around so I get the positive number here. So this is going to be 31 over 460 times 100%. But just know that this is a percent decrease. And let's see what that is. 31 divided by 460. Times 100 to change it to a percent is 6.74 if I'm going to the nearest hundredth of a percent. No, one decimal place. So 6.7%. Okay. And that one was like 10.1 number 61. And this next one I'm going to do is like 10.1 number 63. But I'm going to clear the screen here. All right, this next one, a regular price on a color TV is $473.87. So this is what we call the list price. List price. And then during a sale, the TV is selling for, so the sale price is $384.49. Determine the percent decrease. So how do they advertise the sale? What percent off is the TV? So we have the amount of change divided by the original. So this is 473.87 is my original price. The amount of change here is $473.87 minus 384.49 is 89.38. That gets divided by 473.87 and then times 100 is going to be 18.9%. So it's 18.9% off of the list price. All right, that's it. And we will come back and talk about 10.2 next time. See you for the next video.